Could a person survive 438 days in the open ocean, with no map, no engine, no help, and no hope? It sounds like a movie plot, but this story is real. So real that the world refused to believe it. How did this man survive? How did he drift thousands of kilometers across the ocean? And what happened to his companion who didn't make it? This is one of the most extraordinary survival stories in human history. The journey begins, 2012, the coast of Mexico. A calm, clear morning. Experienced fisherman José Salvador Alvarenga was preparing his small boat for a routine fishing trip. He had spent years at sea. He knew the waves, the weather, the dangers. That day, a young companion joined him. Together they set out from shore, heading into the open water. Everything felt normal. Just another day on the ocean. They had no idea what was coming. The storm. By evening, the sky had changed. The wind picked up. Dark clouds gathered on the horizon. Then a violent storm swallowed the sea whole. Waves rose several meters high, crashing into the small boat again and again. Both men fought desperately to keep control. But nature was stronger. The engine failed. The radio went silent. They were completely at the mercy of the ocean. When the storm finally passed, they looked around. Water. Everywhere. In every direction. No coastline. No ships. No people. Just endless, silent, merciless sea. The will to survive. For the first few days they waited. Surely someone would come looking for them. No one came. Their food ran out. Their water ran out. Now they faced a simple choice: give up and die, or fight to live. Alvarenga chose to fight. He caught fish with his bare hands. He hunted seabirds. He ate raw meat. When it rained, he collected water in containers and empty cans. The sun burned him during the day. Cold waves kept him awake at night. But every morning, he got up and kept going. The loss of his companion. His young companion, however, was not built for this. Raw fish, starvation, loneliness, uncertainty. It was breaking him from the inside. He would cry, talk about his family, and say again and again that he wouldn't last much longer. Alvarenga tried to keep his spirits up, but the ocean has a way of destroying a person's mind. About 4 months in, the young man passed away. True loneliness. Alvarenga was now completely alone. For several days, he stayed in the boat with his companion's body. The loneliness was so unbearable that he would talk to the corpse, as if he could still hear him. Eventually, he gave his companion to the sea. And in that moment, a new kind of silence fell. Open ocean. Thousands of kilometers with no other human being. No sound, no hope. Just him, a small boat, and death. The mind starts to break. Months passed. Alvarenga would talk to seabirds. He would pray to the sky. Sometimes he would see a ship in the distance, only to realize it was nothing. Just his mind playing tricks. The isolation was attacking his sanity, but every single morning, he told himself the same thing. Maybe today someone will come. The miracle. January 2014, 438 days later. Alvarenga's boat finally drifted close to a remote island in the Marshall Islands. Local residents on the shore watched in disbelief as an extremely weak, stumbling figure climbed out of a battered boat and made his way toward them. It was Alvarenga, alive. The world didn't believe him. When he told his story, people refused to accept it. 438 days? Impossible. He must be lying. But marine experts analyzed ocean currents and wind patterns. They studied the possible route his boat could have taken. Their conclusion? He was telling the truth. His boat had genuinely drifted more than 10,000 kilometers from the coast of Mexico all the way to the Marshall Islands. The investigation confirmed his story completely. The final question. This event remains one of the most remarkable survival cases in human history. But one question still lingers. When everything was gone, food, water, his companion, all hope, where did Alvarenga find the strength to keep going? Perhaps the answer lies inside all of us, in that deep, primal force that drives a human being to keep fighting until their very last breath. And maybe that is the greatest mystery of this story. If this incredible story moved you, subscribe to Mystery's World and tell us in the comments. Could you survive 438 days alone in the open ocean?